They called me like 5 times in a row, telling how great he is, like insisting doing their job, and then they say, can we send a picture of him? I said, yeah, okay, send me please. Yeah, I will see how great he is. We have an interesting story how we met, and we told that story like 4 times already, I guess. And every time when we go to seminar or on that online show, I was always asking, we told that story already, and he said, but guys just maybe joined, the new guys joined, and we will tell our story just shortly, I guess.
There's always new guys joining. You guys know that I've been with AFA now for quite some time, since 2011. Started off just like everybody else, going on tours, and then I was then asked to start leading the tours, which I did. I did that for quite a few times. I've been not just to Ukraine, guys. I've also been to Colombia, and I've also been to Costa Rica. And I met a lot of beautiful women. And yes, I have come close to, finding the one, but for one reason or another, it didn't work out. And of course, everybody knows Ukraine then was invaded by Russia. Hopefully that war is coming to an end soon. And I was actually introduced by a mutual friend to Maryna. She was actually ready to join his agency, who was
in Kiev,
who's an affiliate with AFA, and
I started to fill out forms already, and I fill it and I send it, but I guess they just didn't put in a system because somehow they decided that I'm a perfect match for him. And you know how it works. That agency is doing great job. They see pictures, they read all about you, all the information, and then, as I understand, in their heads already like a plan. Okay, we know that guy, we know this girl, we know, and they're like suggesting to start to chat, like it was in our case. So just I fill out the form. The next day, I had a call from agency, and girl, she was asking, we read your profile, or what it was, papers, profile.
Yeah, well, the papers you filled out for your profile.
Yes, so we read it, and we have a perfect guy for you. But in that, it was one question. They ask like, what age you wanna see like a man?
What's your age?
What's your age limit? I put 55, but they called me and say, this perfect guy, he's good looking, and I asked, so how old is he? He's 61. I said, no, sorry, no.
See, guys?
They called me like 5 times in a row, telling how great he is, like insisting doing their job, and then they say, can we send a picture of him? I said, yeah, okay, send me please. Yeah, I will see how great he is. They sent his picture with sunglasses, standing like this. Yeah, I saw muscles, these arms. And I was asking, okay, like, I couldn't understand what nationality. May I tell this? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I asked, is he Mexican? And they say yes. And I said, no, sorry, like 61-year-old Mexican guy. So most probably this is not all I'm looking for. But it doesn't stop them. So they try, and they say, okay, can we give your number to him so we can just start talking. I said, yes, okay. And another question was like, if he will come to you can you have a coffee with him? I said yes, because I didn't think that somebody will come during a wartime in Ukraine. So I said yes, and he came. We started chatting, and that talks was so easygoing. So we had connection very quickly, very quickly. So his sense of humor, like his behavior, how he treated me even in messages, he didn't bother me at all.
So you had a preconception of what you wanted, and when they described you to me, you're like,
So yes.
It's not what I'm looking for. But then when you met me,
No, I felt already something during chat.
Oh, during our chat.
Yeah, during our chat, I felt, it can work.
Okay.
I was thinking it can work, yes. And first video call I made first, I called with video to him. I wanted to check how he's in real. I mean, because pictures is pictures, but how he behave on video in like lively, I wanted to know that. So I called him first. Like, he didn't expect it. But after that, we were talking every day, even with the time difference, it didn't stop us. So my morning, his evening. So mostly we were talking twice a day. My morning, your evening, and vice versa. My evening, his morning. And every day, during a month, I guess. And after that month, he just said, okay, I'm coming. I said, oh, wow, really, in Ukraine? He said, yeah, in Kiev, I will come. I want to see you in real. He came, yes, and you see what happened.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been together, guys, because I brought her over on the U for You program. And she came over, and that was in December of 2022. 21.
I came here 2022.
2022.
2022.
Yeah. So she's been here now for over 2 years. We spent over 2 years together, and I'm glad we took that time, because we really got to know each other well. And because we even spoke about this after we got married. It was like nothing really changed at all. We're just,
everyone
because it felt like we were
everyone is
married.
asking, okay, how do you feel to be married, like a wife, like a husband? And we said, not much difference, just rings.
Okay, we wanted to do it quickly, so we figured, we'll do the Vegas thing. How I still feel about her, nothing's changed. None of my feelings. Let me tell you something, guys. I thought for sure, being retired, because we spend all of our time together. I mean, all. If I'm just going to the store, she wants to go. And you would think that she's tired of being around me, and vice versa. But we like spending time together. That's what I'm really still, I would say, what I did not expect is I still want to be around her. Because we have a lot of fun. We're not this, stuck-up couple who, she gets a lot of attention when we go out, anywhere we go, and but she's down to earth. If somebody says hi to her, she'll say hi and keep on moving on, and what? How many tours did it take? Yes, I know.
15 years.
But I still like being around her, so. I know it's only been 3 weeks, but I still like being around her.
It can make a man grow bitter, but you've made this man better. After all these years, I still love you.
Join men from all over the world as they take a trip and find their future brides. Interested? Learn more at
KyievWomen.com.
Two of us right here, no place I'd rather be. after all these years. Takes a little